Enter the electrifying world of Fourth Wing Empyrean 1 by Rebecca Yarros. Follow Violet Sorrengail, forced from a quiet scribe's life into the brutal Basgiath War College to become a dragon rider. With death lurking at every turn, Violet faces deadly trials, cunning rivals, and the enigmatic Xaden Riorson. As dragons bond or burn, secrets unravel, and a slow burn romance ignites, this high-stakes Romantasy delivers heart-pounding action and unforgettable characters. Perfect for fans of Sarah J. Maas and epic fantasy, Fourth Wing blends danger, passion, and dragons in a vivid world you won't want to leave. Grab your copy now and soar into the adventure that's captivating readers worldwide. Check out the other books in the series. The links are in the description. Click and buy anything within 24 hours on Amazon to earn a small commission for Quick Savant, which he will use to feed his multiple rescue dogs.
COSTA sunglasses. See what's out there.
An in-depth summary of Fourth Wing, the Empyrean Book 1 by Rebecca Yarros. Fourth Wing, published on April 5, 2023, by Red Tower Books, is the explosive debut novel in Rebecca Yarros's Empyrean series, a fantasy romance saga that blends dragon-riding action, political intrigue, and steamy romance in a brutal military academy setting. Selling over 3 million copies worldwide by 2025 and sparking a fervent fandom, the book follows Violet Sorrengail, a 20-year-old scribe forced into the deadly world of dragon riders at Basgiath War College. With its addictive pacing, vivid world-building, and morally complex characters, Fourth Wing has been hailed as a modern classic in the Romantasy genre, drawing comparisons to Hunger Games for its intensity and A Court of Thorns and Roses for its romance. The novel's success, amplified by book talk and a planned TV adaptation by MGM Amazon Studios, has cemented its place as a cultural phenomenon. Setting and world building. The story unfolds in the Kingdom of Navarre, a militaristic society protected by dragon riders trained at Basgiath War College, a fortress-like institution perched in the mountains. Navarre faces constant threats from neighboring kingdoms and mythical creatures like griffins, requiring a steady supply of riders to maintain its magical wards and defend its borders. The world is steeped in magic, with dragons channeling power through their riders, who manifest unique abilities called signets. The Rider Quadrant at Basgiath is a crucible of violence, where cadets face life-or-death trials to bond with dragons and survive to graduation. Only a third of entrants survive, with death lurking in training accidents, dragon bondings, or duels among rivals. Yarros's world-building is immersive and intricate, blending a detailed magical system with a gritty, militaristic culture. Dragons are sentient, powerful beings with distinct personalities, choosing riders based on strength and compatibility. The bond between rider and dragon is sacred, enabling riders to channel magic but also tying their fates together. The college's hierarchy, divided into 4 wings, fosters competition and betrayal, while Navarre's history, marked by a rebellion 6 years prior, looms over the narrative, hinting at hidden truths about the kingdom's leadership and the venom, dark magic wielders thought to be extinct. The setting's vividness, from the treacherous parapet crossing to the dragon-filled vale, creates a cinematic backdrop that captivates readers. Plot overview. Violet Sorrengail, a bookish and physically frail young woman with a chronic condition resembling Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, inspired by Yarros's own experience, has spent her life training to join the Scribe Quadrant, where she can study Navarre's history in relative safety. However, her mother, General Lilith Sorrengail, a revered rider and commander, forces Violet to enter the Rider Quadrant, thrusting her into a world of violence she's ill-prepared for. At 20, Violet is older than most first-year cadets, and her small stature and medical challenges make her a target in a cutthroat environment where weakness is exploited, and death is commonplace. The novel begins with Violet's harrowing crossing of the parapet, a narrow bridge over a chasm that serves as the entrance to the Rider Quadrant. Surviving this initial test, she enters a grueling training regimen that includes sparring, obstacle courses, and academic studies on dragons and warfare. The stakes are immediate: cadets can die in training, be killed by rivals, or fail to bond with a dragon, which often results in death during the threshing, a trial where dragons choose their riders. Violet's intelligence and strategic thinking help her navigate these challenges, but her physical limitations and lack of combat experience put her at a disadvantage. A significant complication arises in Violet's interactions with Xaden Riorson, a third-year rider and a leader of Fourth Wing. Xaden, a brooding and powerful figure with shadow-wielding abilities, is the son of a rebel leader executed during the Tirish Rebellion, making him an enemy of Violet's family. Their tense, enemies-to-lovers dynamic crackles with chemistry, as Xaden's initial hostility masks a deeper complexity. Violet's growing attraction to him is complicated by the danger he represents, as his vendetta against the Sorrengail family could threaten her life. Their relationship evolves through charged encounters, from sparring matches to moments of reluctant alliance, setting the stage for a slow-burn romance that anchors the series. As Violet trains, she forms bonds with a tight-knit group of fellow cadets, including Rhiannon, a skilled fighter who becomes her loyal friend, and Dane Eidos, a childhood friend with telepathic abilities who struggles with his protective instincts. The squad dynamics provide humor and heart, balancing the story's darker moments. Violet's resilience and quick thinking earn her respect, but she faces constant threats from rivals like Jack Barlow, a vicious cadet determined to eliminate her. The heart of the story lies in Violet's journey to the Threshing, where she hopes to bond with a dragon. Her unexpected connection with two dragons, Tern, a formidable blue dragon with a gruff demeanor, and Andarna, a smaller, mysterious dragon, sets her apart and amplifies her potential. The Dragon Rider bond is a highlight, with Tern's loyalty and Andarna's vulnerability adding emotional depth. Violet's signet power, which manifests later in the novel, is tied to her unique abilities and plays a pivotal role in her survival. The plot escalates as Violet uncovers secrets about Basgiath and Navarre's leadership, hinting at a larger conspiracy involving the Venin and the kingdom's wards. Training exercises turn deadly, and betrayals within the Rider Quadrant test Violet's trust in her allies. The novel builds to a climactic series of challenges, including a high-stakes war game that pits wings against each other, revealing the true cost of survival at Basgiath. The ending delivers a shocking twist, widely discussed in reviews as a game-changer, that reframes Violet's understanding of her world and sets up the sequel, Iron Flame. While avoiding explicit spoilers, the twist involves a revelation about a key character's loyalties and the true nature of Navarre's enemies, leaving Violet and readers reeling. Characters and development. Violet Sorrengail. The protagonist is a compelling blend of vulnerability and strength, her intelligence and determination shining despite her physical limitations. Her growth from a reluctant cadet to a capable rider is inspiring, with her love of books and strategic mind making her relatable. Violet's chronic pain adds authenticity, reflecting Yarros' own experiences, and her defiance of expectations resonates with readers. Xaden Riorson, a complex anti-hero, Xaden is both a protector and a threat, his shadow-wielding powers and tragic past making him a fan favorite. His slow-burn romance with Violet is electric, marked by witty banter and palpable tension. His internal conflict over his family's rebellion adds depth, though some readers find his brooding archetype familiar. Tern and Andarna, the dragons steal the show, with Tern's sarcastic loyalty and Andarna's enigmatic nature providing humor and heart. Their bond with Violet is a highlight, emphasizing the series' theme of found family. Supporting cast. Rhiannon's friendship and Dane's conflicted loyalty enrich the narrative, while antagonists like Jack Barlow heighten the stakes. The ensemble cast is diverse, though some secondary characters, like Imogen and Garrick, are less developed in this first book. Themes and style. Fourth Wing explores themes of resilience, trust, and identity, with Violet's journey reflecting the struggle to prove oneself in a hostile world. The Enemies to Lovers romance examines power dynamics and vulnerability, while the Dragon Rider bond underscores loyalty and sacrifice. The novel critiques militaristic systems, hinting at corruption within Navarre's leadership, and celebrates found family through Violet's squad. Yarros' writing is fast-paced and accessible, with a first-person present-tense narrative that immerses readers in Violet's perspective. The prose is vivid, particularly in action scenes and dragon interactions, though some critics note occasional clichés in dialogue and romance tropes. The balance of humor, romance, and violence keeps the story engaging, with chapter-ending cliffhangers driving momentum. Content warnings include violence, death, torture, and explicit sexual content, reflecting the book's mature tone. Reception and cultural impact. Fourth Wing has a 4.65 rating on Goodreads from over 1.2 million reviews, with fans praising its addictive pacing, dragon lore, and sizzling romance. Book Talk's enthusiasm fueled its viral success, with hashtags like #4thwing trending alongside fan art and theories. Critics, such as Publishers Weekly, laud its world building but note uneven prose and predictable tropes. The novel's diversity, Violet's disability, Rhiannon's black representation, has been praised, though some readers call for deeper exploration of secondary characters. The book's commercial triumph, with 3 million copies sold by 2025, led to a TV adaptation announcement by MGM Amazon Studios, with Michael B. Jordan's Outlier Society attached. Yarros' engagement with fans, including release parties and X-interactions, has built a passionate community, though some express frustration with the cliffhanger ending. The series' planned 5-book arc, with Iron Flame and Onyx Storm already released, promises further expansion of the Empyrean universe. Conclusion. Fourth Wing is a thrilling, emotionally charged introduction to the Empyrean series, blending dragon-riding action, steamy romance, and political intrigue in a vividly realized world. Violet Sorrengail's journey from scribe to writer, her bonds with Taryn and Andarna, and her fraught connection with Xaden Riorson create a narrative that's both heart-pounding and heartfelt. Despite minor flaws in prose and pacing, the novel's immersive storytelling and shocking twists make it a standout in the Romantasy genre, appealing to readers who love epic fantasy with high stakes and higher emotions. As the foundation of a beloved series, Fourth Wing sets the stage for an unforgettable saga.
COSTA sunglasses. See what's out there. Quick Savant audiobooks. Listen to what's out there.